Alrighty everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today obviously we're back inside. We can't go fishing. It's raining all day today, so temperature dropped as well. So really outside anything is not a good idea right now. So what we're going to be doing today is building our own worm farm here at the house, so that way we don't have to go to the bait shop every time we go out fishing. My wife, you know, she uses worms all the time when we go out, so instead of going to the bait shop every time, what we're going to do is we're going to try this experiment out and try and grow a small worm farm. I think we're starting with just a little under 3 dozen worms for this small, like 18 or 16 quart box that we have. So come along guys, we're gonna show you what you need to do to start your own worm farm. All right guys, so here's everything you need to kind of start your worm farm. Number one is you need a place to store them, a place, their home essentially. So we just watched a couple of YouTube videos honestly and picked out a 16 quart plastic tub with a lid and that you can snap on. And then all you need is some organic soil. So we just picked out the organic soil that was best, you know, at the store. Obviously you need some worms to start. You need a spray bottle to moisten everything up. You need that drill to drill the air holes in the top of the lid. And then obviously we're gonna give them a banana to start off with. What we're gonna do is really get some cricket food and feed them that every 2 days instead of just putting regular food in there, because we are going to either keep this in the house or out in the storage unit on our balcony. Smell up the house if we keep it in the house, or if we keep it out on the balcony, it's not causing any animals to come there or any kind of insects or anything like that. So let's get started. Alright guys, so first you got to drill your air holes so your worms can breathe. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to run a time lapse here for you guys. Alright guys, so here's kind of what your finished product should look like. I'm going to try and get that glare out of there. But just a bunch of random holes up top. That way there's air that gets in there and you can allow the moisture and stuff to kind of breathe a little bit. So we're going to get going here on the next steps. What we're going to do is just fill this up now with dirt. Add our banana in there, our banana peel. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is just open up your dirt. And I got my awesome assistant here helping out. And then you just fill up your container with the dirt. You just pour all of it in there. Pour all of it in. So to start off with, what you want to do guys is obviously you're going to break it up a little bit like Angie is doing right now, but you also want to moisten it because worms like to live in moist dirt, moist earth. They don't like to be too hot, and they don't like to live in dry earth. So what we got is our gallon of water there, so we'll just pour a little bit in there at a time. And the consistency that you want is just when you grab like a handful of it and squeeze, you just want a couple of little drops to form out of your handful of dirt when you squeeze it. So you don't want to over moisten it either to where you got a ton of water in there. So you start off slow and you work your way up to that consistency. Okay guys, so this is what you want. See, Angie's squeezing and she's got a little bit of water coming out. So that's about right there. That way, you know, it starts off with them having a real moist environment and a lot of moisture in the soil. So next we're gonna just even this out. So next, you're just gonna add your worms. So yeah, you just kind of spread them apart a little bit. These guys have been in the fridge for a little bit, so they'll wake up here once they warm up a little bit and figure it all out. But that's essentially what you want, and it looks like we got a pretty good amount of mature worms. And according to what I read, it's that little egg sac right there in the middle that you want to see a real nice defined on all your worms. That means that they're pretty much mature and can make more worms for you guys. So we'll let these guys hang out here, and then what you would do after this, but like I said, we don't have it, is once they kind of go in the ground, you just put some cricket powder on top, and then every 2 days you pour that cricket powder on top, and then they will go ahead and munch on it when they're ready. They typically eat at night, and they like to be in a dark environment. So like I said, what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna keep these guys out on our balcony storage unit. It stays pretty cool there all summer, and it's a good spot for them because it's nice and dark. We hardly ever go in there, and like I said, it stays cool and nice for them. And these guys are gonna start to burrow away here. As you can see, they're starting to wake up here. They were in the fridge, like I said, for a while. So that's really all you need, guys. After that, then what you do is you just get yourself a spray bottle and you just keep them moist. You spray them down every now and then whenever they need it, or whenever, you know, it looks pretty dry in there. And that's it. You just kind of give them, you can give them table scraps, or, you know, banana peels, onion peels, stuff like that. But like I said, the cricket powder I think is the way we're gonna go, because we really don't want to turn this into like a composting type soil where we kind of put a whole bunch of plant matter or food matter in here. That way, like I said, it keeps the smell down, and it'll keep from having us to change the soil out every so often. So if we did everything right and our worms like their new home, in about a month we could potentially see them starting to pair up and make some more worms for us. So we're gonna keep you guys on the channel updated on this throughout the process. So we'll see once we start to have little baby worms. All right guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching us make our own homemade worm farm. If it's something that you guys want to try, go ahead and check it out. I don't know if it's going to work out to the way that we want it to, as far as a almost an unlimited bait resource. I guess it just depends on how much we really fish. So right now, like I said, we have a little bit over a couple dozen worms in there, and if all goes well, in about a month, we should be able to have at least doubled our population if we did it right. So like I said, there's like 36 worms in there because we went fishing the other day, so she used some worms. But there's about 30 worms in there, so if we double it, we should have, you know, 60 worms in here in about a month. Which, if we keep on doing that, that would sustain itself for a long time, at least for the amount of fishing that we do, and specifically my wife does when we go out fishing. So we'll see. Like I said, guys, we'll keep you guys updated on the progress of our worm farm. I don't know if we're gonna make dedicated videos to our worm farm or not, but what we're gonna do is definitely keep you guys updated on Instagram as this progresses and as we hopefully get baby worms. That would be kind of the goal of this, is to get some baby worms and see how they are doing. So stick with it, guys, and we'll see how this goes. First time trying it for us here, so like I said, we watched a couple of YouTube videos and decided just to try it out, try something different. You know, it's a boring rainy day, quarantine still semi going on here in Illinois. So we're bored. So we decided to do a worm farm today, and that's what we got. So if you guys enjoyed today's video or you learned something from today's video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Be sure to hit that bell also so you get the notifications on all the newest videos, whether they be related to the worm farm or all the fishing that we've been doing. Hopefully the weather, like I said, will start cooperating. Coming up this week, we're supposed to start warming again, and hopefully I'm crossing my fingers that fish still are going to be spawning in our area. We've been seeing a lot more bedfish and catching more bedfish, but I don't think some of the bigger lakes and bigger bodies of water around us have already spawned yet because of the fluctuating water with all the rain that we've been having. So be sure to hit those notification bells so you can see those videos coming, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Definitely helps us out, and we want to grow the channel. Just today crossed over 500 followers on Instagram, so awesome. Thank you if you're following there as well. If you're not, as always, the link is in the video description to the Instagram. Go give me a follow there. Like I said, we're going to be posting updates more regularly on our worm farm there as the process goes. And as always, guys, I appreciate you for watching, and that'll do it for us on this one. I'm going to roll a new outro also to see how it looks. Go ahead and drop a comment if you guys like it, don't like it, needs to be shorter, whatnot. I want to get your guys' feedback on the outro. So we'll go ahead and roll that now.